Oh my gosh, it was a wild entree into the space. It was 2017, mid-December, and
Mm,
actually my husband had said to me, "Oh, we we really should get in crypto." One of his friends had told him back in 2012 about Bitcoin, and we never did it
hmm
back then. And then I came across something from James Altucher, who had a newsletter and a book, and I got that. And we bought in a whole load of things right at the peak. And then
mm.
there was the crash. And then it would be another 3 years before I dipped my toe in again. And now I am fully immersed in the crypto ocean and I love it. I get to swim with whales and be a little shrimp, and one day I'd like to be a dolphin.
Mm. Yeah, I like that. I like
I love
that.
dolphins.
Yeah. Okay, okay. So that's how you got in. What I want to say. So that's how you got into crypto. What is keeping you in crypto right now?
It is compelling. It is, there is an energy that is driving me to be in it. I mean, I write, sometimes I don't do it all the time, but there's an author called Julia Cameron who wrote The Artist's Way, and she talks about doing morning pages. And
Mm,
when I do some of my writing, it just everything goes to crypto. It's you've got to do crypto angel network. You need to go and be a resource to people. You need to share your journey. And then my inner critic is, no, no, Joanna, you don't know anything about crypto. You can't do this. I mean, even if we go
mm.
back 6 weeks ago, 7 weeks ago, I didn't even know. I remember turning to my husband saying, "What are these red and green things?" I didn't know what
Mhm.
the candles were. EMA, what's that? Yeah, I had absolutely no clue. When I did my initial trades back in 2017, I was just doing it blind. But every time there's just this thing that just says to be in the space, and that's weird because prior to, well, it feels weird for me because prior to coming into crypto, I've been in self help for 25 years as a writer, as
Mm.
a spiritual success coach, as a celebrity psychic. And I mean, it took me
Mm.
a number of years where I'd said Kanye and Kanye and Kim were going to get divorced. It took a while, even though that's not happy news. But
Mm.
anyway, that's the space that I was very much in, doing psychic readings for Monica
Okay.
Lewinsky and all this stuff. So crypto is so different. It's such a different space. And
Hold on. You did a psychic reading for Monica Lewinsky?
yes, a number of them. Yes.
What?
Yes.
Crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah. That's a whole nother
Dang.
story. So,
Oh, it is?
and so, it's interesting with where taking those, you could say those psychic abilities. I wrote a book called Unleash the Psychic in You, that
Mm-hmm.
a lot of the trades that I have been doing now, and almost all my trades have been profitable so far.
Mm.
The only time one wasn't, and it was because I jumped into it too quickly. But if I feel centered and grounded, then I use my intuition combined with due diligence and technical analysis to then go and make, because my technical analysis is still basic, but I seem to be doing fine. I wouldn't do
Mm.
leverage trading. I think it's too scary. But yeah, I use a lot of time. I use my intuition for predicting where I see a token going. I'm
Okay.
applying those
Okay.
skills to crypto, which is,
How was that? How was that working out doing that?
I mean, it's working out really well so far.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, my
All right.
portfolio is plus 140% right now.
Yeah. Yeah. That's good. Especially during the bull market. I think that it's a great opportunity for somebody. Well, in a crypto bull market. it's a great opportunity for people to really, increase their, I would say, I guess, increase their wealth, through crypto. I think that is a great opportunity. And yeah, I wouldn't, I don't like leverage either. Like my friend, the one that got me into it, he would do that, but I never want to touch that. So.
Yeah, it's I think it's dangerous. And as a US citizen, it's only Kraken exchange allows the 5 times leverage trading. But yeah, I think it's sometimes there's that FOMO of, oh gosh, I could make more, but one could lose so much more. And I don't want to gamble. I come to crypto with the idea of I want to be more of an investor in the space.
Hmm.
I do yeah, I do enjoy some of the day trading. Sometimes it feels a bit stressful,
Yeah.
but I just like the really cool. There's some amazing projects, and I like the whole everything that the innovation within crypto. I mean, I just imagine that within 10 years we're going to be a cashless society, which has its pros and its cons.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's true. Is your husband? I mean, is your husband still in crypto?
Well, we do like we'll talk about it and go through stuff together, and we have I do the stuff with Crypto Angel Network, and
Mhm.
I'll just go over certain things of, well, I'm thinking of doing this, and then it's just nice to have someone to bounce the ideas off of.
Yeah, the ideas. Yeah, yeah. That's good. That's
I
real
think
good
it's
right there.
important to have people that you can talk to in the space sometimes about when one is doing a certain trade. I mean, Crypto, he's like, oh, I'm doing my legendary trade. It's $2.5 million. I'm like, okay, well, I'm doing a trade here for I don't know 1,000 or 5,000 or maybe at the most 10,000. But that for me at this, I
Yeah.
know it's all just numbers with zeros, but it's not. It's when one worked hard for that money. Um, but I think that he has his community. I think the community, and he says it helps him as much
Mm-hmm.
as he helps the community with his expertise. I think community is critical
Mm-hmm.
for within this space, because so many people. I saw a tweet from with you with I think with Paco, who you just interviewed, and he
Mm-hmm.
said, oh, everyone was laughing at me when harmony was 0.00 whatever one, and the idea of
Mm-hmm.
it coming to $1. Well, now $1 is absolute. It's not if, it's just when Harmony One goes to $1. And it,
Mm-hmm.
what it is. I think it's the projects are different. They're different. I mean, I remember when I came across Harmony One on Binance US, I went, ooh, Harmony,
Yeah.
because again, everything I do is it's spiritual, esoteric. So,
Oh, okay. Okay.
and then I went to the site and I went crazy. I got so excited. I think I was here on my own, and there was the song. I'm such a rubbish singer, but I like to teach the world to sing in perfect harmony. I got goosebumps. See, I got
Yeah.
goosebumps now. Oh gosh, and
Yeah.
so oh yes, yes, and then the Harmony One, Stephen say he talked Stephen C, right? If I'm pronouncing his name right, found talked about
Yeah.
um, oh gosh, about Neo when he goes to see the Oracle. Remember, I'm a psychic, so he goes to see
Mm.
the Oracle. I was like, oh my gosh, going to see the Oracle, and tells Neo, you're not the one, but Neo is the one. Sort of like my parents say, I'm crazy to be in
Oh,
crypto,
yeah.
and I just go, but I have to be in crypto. So that for me really resonates. And I think that the deeper message about, well, you're the one, you're not the one, it really is about belief. It is about having faith. It is people within the space in crypto now, they are birthing something that is we're at such a massive point in evolution that the
Mm,
last big, really big shift, I think, in evolution was the industrial age, when we went from the horse and carriage to,
mm-hmm.
Henry Ford with the motor vehicle and planes,
Yeah.
and now we are what I would call like the age of light. It's digital age. I was in a temple. I'm going a bit esoteric here. I remember visiting this temple, one of the pyramids in Egypt, in Giza, back in 1998, and I just got like this download, and I saw it all. This age of light. And this is it. This cryptocurrency stuff. This what Harmony is doing. They're manifesting, in my opinion,
Mm-hmm.
they're manifesting what I saw, that sort of inspirational vision I got received back in 1998. I'm giving my age away a bit. So yeah, it's like it's coming. People are ushering this all in, and of course, with anything that's new, there's so much
Yeah.
resistance that's there.
Yeah. Yeah. That's kind of crazy. I didn't realize though, like the name Harmony and then the one Neo, all that. Okay, I can I understand how you connected the or how you say it. Like you kind of like you compared it to that, and then it makes you feel like
There's a
okay,
resonance.
maybe this is the one. Yeah, it's a resonance. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, like to me, the name Harmony, and I see what they're doing. Because at first I was like, what is this Harmony? I was following Ian Bellina, and I saw that he talked about it. He was going to invest in the pre-sale, and he had it on his spreadsheet because he had the spreadsheet with all the stuff he invested in. And he, for some reason, he didn't. He said it was something about the deal. He didn't like the pre-sale or whatever like that. And then I came back to it later on because I wanted to see like what else is out there and what is this Harmony about. And then when I looked at it and I was like, well, I was like, this could really do something. I like their plan. So I was like, all right, so I'm gonna jump on it. And then I started, riding with it, and I rode it even when the market went down back in March. Excuse me. Back in March 2020, even when the market went down, I never sold that or my Matic. I just kept it because I was just like, like I know what's happening in the world right now, and I know that the market should bounce back up. I just didn't know how low it was going to go. And but I believe the name signifies what they're doing, and they're not trying to necessarily compete with all the other. They're trying to like be this hub